All right, well, I don't know how much y'all can see here. I'm trying to set y'all up. We got hmm can I set y'all up on? See if I can find. See if I can find a way to prop y'all up so you can actually see this.
What the fuck was
Whoa! Live, dude. Watch that language.
I'm being attacked by something in the boat.
Hey, can you hand me that box? Reach over the side and toss that box back here to me. See it up front? Hold on. Just yank it. You be alright. Alright. Let's see. Stand this thing up. Let's see if I can do like something here. Huh? Well, I guess, hell, will it fit in there? It'd be nice if it did. If not, just turn it around. Maybe you just want it. Un momento. Hold it while we start screwing around here.
Oh, you're live.
Yeah. Alright, well, I don't know if anybody's in there yet, but it's a nice little blue runner. And everybody always talks trash about these, but you put these in a little bit of zesty Italian dressing and bake it, and that's some good stuff.
What you doing, buddy?
Oh, you know, just hanging out. What are you doing?
Cutting up them blue runners?
Well, a blue runner.
Yeah.
The dang mosquitoes. It's cold out and the mosquitoes are out.
They just like you because you're sweet.
That's true. That explains why they don't like you.
Huh?
That explains why they don't like you.
Keep watching.
Alright, well there's one little slab of bloody meat.
How you doing, man?
We got anybody in there yet?
7.
7 people in there.
3.
Catch. Talk to them, Steven. Tell them how we went out 35 miles today.
I live in the middle of nowhere and I get no mosquitoes, and y'all are in the city and you got mosquitoes.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Jeez.
Absolutely terrible. And they spray out here.
Hey.
So that makes it even worse. I'm trying to get this done as quick and painless as possible here. So that way we can take these down the road, toss them. I have to roll that out. We'll save this guy. We'll wait for that guy. These though, these kingfish, we got nice and easy here. Let's see, straighten that thing out. And we're just gonna do us some kingfish balls. Jeff's gonna smoke them because he's off work this week. And he's gonna smoke these things. And that way we can make some fish dip for Thanksgiving. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, if anybody's watching, this is how easy it is to make kingfish bowls. There's some meat. These things have got a bunch of skeleton in them, so it's not easy to deal with them. But it's easy to make fish balls and then you can just put these on the grill. And you can see like we got a little bit of a bloodline on that one. Not a big deal, but most of the bloodline stays in the fish when we do it this way.
26.
26 people watching me playing with my fish balls.
Weirdo.
We got us, let's see, 2 kings. We got a couple of different blue runners that we that actually came up and ate trolling baits. We got 2 red snapper that came up at 7.5 miles an hour and ate ballyhoo under skirts, which is like, it's unheard of. But literally, we just saw Callahan Hood, which is one of the guys that runs Mahi Championship. We just saw him post that they had the same exact thing happen. So I'm gonna text him and see if they were at the same spot we were, so that maybe that's just like that spot is hugely overpopulated with them now, and they've ate themselves out of house and home. So oh, well,
Man down.
man down, slimy guy.
Pimp down.
He fell down. Pimp in disgrace.
Get your car.
Right here, cleaner. Right here, little bleach cleaner in the cooler bag. Get all that fish guts and blood out of there. Oh, look at that piece. It's still good. It's just dirty. It's alright. Audrey's gonna have to wash this stuff anyway. Those are all done. We're gonna leave that side there. Alright, to the other side. Doing it this way, there's a lot of wasted fish, but you don't get into all the bloodline stuff usually. It actually ends up being like, you get the good chunks of the quality meat. So Audrey's back there griping at Jeff right now about don't get the bleach cleaner on his sweatshirt.
There's always something with you two.
Well, she literally just made him that sweatshirt last night. Audrey does all of our damn skiffy apparel, which I didn't realize it last night, but I should have had her put me a damn skiffy logo on this jacket here, this sweatshirt.
We can still do it.
You got 39 people.
Not too late.
Heck yeah, 39 people in there watching me play with my fish balls. Audrey, do you know what I do need from you?
What's that?
I do need either a bucket to put all these in, or a big bag. I would assume maybe like a mixing bowl, and I can put it all in a mixing bowl, and that way Jeff can start smoking it. You'll see how easy this is coming apart. Like, this is so simple to clean these things this way. And then when we get done, we'll be taking this down the street, dropping it off, and the local raccoons will be taking care of the rest of it. Oh man, you can smell that bleach cleaner.
Stuff works wonders.
Yeah. Try not to use it on the gel coat too much.
What?
Try not to use it too much on the gel coat, buddy.
I'm already done.
Yeah, that's already done.
No power tool.
Dale, no power tools.
It's okay, I'm done.
Just my toothbrush. All right, there's that. We're gonna do the same with this guy. How many of them we got in there?
35.
35. Let's see if those 35 people, let's get some people commenting. Has anybody commented yet?
3.
3, what you got? Let's
Hey,
read-
what's up, Poppy? Gut that fish, fresh fish.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fresh fish, all right. Literally just in the ocean today. Literally hours ago. And now on the tailgate, having a little tailgate party with us. These mosquitoes
They're horrible.
are out of control.
Do you want a thermosol?
Yes, please. You got one handy. Yes, please. Audrey to the rescue again. If you need shirts and stuff for all your YouTube channel, you go to Audrey. She's got it handled. AJ Customs. AJAE Customs. That's who does all of our stuff.
You got a question, are you frying them and what kind of fish?
This is kingfish. And we've got, Jeff is going to smoke this. The reason why we smoke it is it's highly oily. It's a very, very oily fish. So, but it's good in like its omega-3 content. It's got a lot of the good oil that you need. So, we're going to smoke it and then make fish dip with it. Oh yeah, I guess I could start putting these in these buckets here. We gotta find that one piece Audrey gonna. Well, it's right there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeff spraying us with the dang hose.
Sorry, it started raining.
Yeah,
Not a cloud in the sky.
bug spray works
You
too.
got bug spray too.
Oh,
No, I don't wanna
let's
spray
not
around
spray
that.
the bug spray around
Well,
the meat.
yeah, I know that.
Okay. Just wanna-
Smarter than the
It
average
burns
bear.
when you do that.
What
Someone
meat are you talking
asked-
about, bud?
Someone asked why you cutting it like that.
It's easier to do the fish balls than it is for us to do like. A lot of people do steaks, so they'll just literally cut through the whole fish like that. Then you got a lot more process of it, right? Like these fish, the meat's good for making fish dip and stuff like that. But for us to go through the whole process of smoking those steaks and then trying to strip the meat off of it and all that, this is just way easier. So it makes it, because if you look at the skeletal build of these, it's literally got its spine and everything that runs up and down, and then all through here it's got basically like a spur of the bone, so it can feel all the way through. So it's just easier to do it this way, and that way we can get this done quick because it's getting dark. It's 6 something here.
602.
6:02 here. So just trying to get done so I can get down the highway because I gotta drive 2 hours to go to work. So time saving, and it makes it easy for when Jeff goes to get ready to once he smokes it, then all he's got to do is come back here. I missed that piece. All he's got to do is come back here and just shred the meat, and then he can start making fish dip with it. Oh, there's that one. All right. Let me get Jeff over here with the hose. Jeff, you got the hose handy?
Hang on.
All right. All right. Where's everybody from in there? Comment on there where you're from. If you have a fishing channel, if you're just stopping by because you were scrolling along and saw it, let us know. We're trying to figure out how far of a reach we're getting with everything. We're trying to get up to that 20,000 subscriber mark. We're so close. Trying to get on up there.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. What part of Oklahoma is that?
Europe, Afghanistan,
Oh, no way.
Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Georgia the state or Georgia the country? Jeff's going to bring the hose over here so we can finish.
Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts. I was just up there for some training. Got to go see Plymouth Rock, which was
Louisiana.
really weird. All right, let me see this for a second. Oh, I should save it down.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Fresno.
Fresno, California. Been there.
Got a t-shirt.
Got a bike stolen.
Got a motorcycle stolen. I was just fixing to say that. Audrey beat me to it. All right, let's see.
$95.
95 people in there watching? Nice.
Here, there's one.
All right, let's get rid of this. That is some thick bloodline. Y'all see that? That's all bloodline right there. So this is a blue runner, and they're a bait fish that we use, but you can actually cook them in some zesty Italian, like you marinate them in zesty Italian and bake them, and they're actually really good.
AJ, that zesty Italian.
That zesty Italian covers up that taste of these, because I mean, let's be real. You can see it. There's meat. There's a huge bloodline in there. And of course, we didn't bleed it before we stuck it in the bag because we were in the middle of running around trying to find us some dolphin and wahoo today.
We didn't even know this guy was on.
Yeah, we didn't even know this guy was on. We were like, well, plane tripped, and they're like cruising along. They're like, wait a minute. What is there something on there? Oh, there's something on there. So.
Ooh,
What?
I can smell that one.
What are you talking about, Audrey?
That fish stinks.
Well, close your legs.
Ah. Don't be rude.
Something smells fishy.
You done
around
made
here.
it mess up.
Listen here. I'll take all my thermocells in.
Oh
bug
yeah.
spray
Well,
back.
no. Don't go do that. We don't need you doing all that. We're gonna end up dying of malaria if you go walking off with those things.
Malara.
Alright, well, these things don't
Encephalitis?
stand a dadgum chance now.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
You got 3 of them.
there's that piece. Let me stretch this baby out nice and straight.
Need to clean
You
out.
got one from Long Beach, New Zealand.
I know.
New Zealand.
I saw that.
I got a buddy of
Why are
mine
you telling me
who
like that?
was Australian, and he told me
Did something happen?
that New Zealand was actually better than Australia, like the way like the country looks and stuff like that. This was also 20 years ago. He was telling me this, so. Oh, looky. Stripping that bloodline off there. Gonna take that down and feed it to the raccoons here in just a little bit.
Have you ever been noodling for gar?
I have not. Gar have got some nice big teeth. So if you noodle for gar, you're gonna get ate up. That ain't gonna be a fun day. They noodle catfish. I do know that they noodle catfish. However, I have caught a gar. They're like a damn. They're like a freshwater barracuda. They got some big teeth.
But they taste good.
They do taste good, but you gotta have a pair of tin snips to cut them open, to cut it out. Let's see.
Tastes delicious. Sorry about the delay.
It was powdered
Powdered
sugar.
sugar and it was delicious.
Let's see if we can tilt this light up just a little bit. Give me some extra light here. Perfect.
Old cow.
Yes. Oh, well, I guess if there's anybody in here that doesn't know, if you look at a dolphin, Mahi, Dorado, they got all kinds of different names for them here. You can tell this is a female because of the shape of the head. If this was a male, the shape of the head would be more squared off on the top there. So that's how you can tell if it's male or female. So with this being a female, I'm quite sure there's going to be some eggs in there. So should we have a catch? Actually, y'all could answer the question. Should we do a catch and cook of this thing and eat? If there's any roe in here, should we cook the roe and eat it? I mean, we cooked the roe of the flying fish that we got that flew into the boat, and we helped it change its. It obviously wanted to go for a ride, so we helped it change its residency. So that was a while back. But we can do a. We can eat the roe. The roe is the fish eggs, by the way.
Thank you for having a decent channel.
Oh, yes,
Of course.
of course. We're trying to do it like to where we have, you know, like
Friendly.
regular everyday Joes, man. You know, I do fire sprinklers. for a living. Like I install fire sprinklers, and I do that all across the United States. And Jeff, he works fast food industry. So he's currently switching jobs. Oh yeah. So that little guy right there, it will put off enough meat, just that one side. It put off enough meat that this is, you know, a family meal, you know. Dad gets a nice big thick section, mom, daughters, it works. And it's a very good fish. Everybody eats mahi tacos. Everybody eats mahi tacos, right? So you got mahi that everybody eats. I like to cook it. I like to blacken it.
Blackened Mahi tacos.
Blackened mahi tacos. You know, eventually one day we'll have a cleaning table set up over here instead of just using the tailgate of the truck with the board.
Why would we ever do that?
Eventually we will.
Where y'all boys from?
Daytona Beach, Florida area. Where about you? Where are you from? We're gonna have to cut that off after the fact. Missed a little bit there because of the darkness.
Oklahoma.
Oh, that's the Oklahoma guy. Okay, or another Oklahoma guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. See, all them guys on the internet that do all the fish cutting, they're cutting fish that have already been gutted. Unfortunately, right now, we're having to cut it with guts still in. So, right here, let's dig that little bit of meat off that side, right, Chanda? A little bit of membrane. If anybody's in here, y'all aren't subscribed, you know, consider subscribing. We would appreciate it a lot. We're trying to get up to that 20,000 mark. So we're trying to get up there to the 20,000. Steven, step around here. I'll show y'all. Let me show y'all. This is all these right here. See this stuff? See if we can get a view like looking down on it. Yeah, like that. That right there is all the eggs, all the fish eggs. So
You get a good row?
it's got a big row, but I can cut it out.
It ain't cookable now.
Yeah, we'll just wash it off and eat it. Come here, Jeff. Just come wash it off and eat it.
Just wash it off and eat it.
You got that hose handy? I need to wash my hands off.
You're lucky there's kids present.
So, as y'all can see, it doesn't look like a whole lot of meat for in here, this little bit off that blue runner, and then this guy. But this is quite a bit of meat. So, I'm gonna do my, you know, how all the other fish cutting guys, they do their little stand it up there thing. And then we flop it in the bed of the truck so we can take it down the street. So, Jeff, bring me that hose real quick. If you, oh, he ain't here. Hold on.
Chance said, "How y'all doing?"
Chance, Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know,
Not getting hit with flying fish.
not getting hit with flying fish. If anybody on here, my cousin Chance there, that just commented. He on the catch and cook for the flying fish that we did. That's who it almost hit in the face. We were cruising along. I was in the back of the boat and I saw them start flying over. I'm like, what in the world? And then they start laughing and they're like, one of them just dinged his bell on the T-top. let's see. Let me finish cutting this guy up here. Well, we got a little bit of skin there. That right there is that outer layer. Perfect. Let's see.
Chance, AJ, Blake, Jeff, and me, Steven.
What somebody just asked?
Or,
Chance asked who went out.
or, as we so lovely refer to him today multiple times, because,
Esteban.
well, it's Estefan every day, but today it was our big head cousin Craig. Poor
We know about
Steven.
it. Got more head than he do about it. I don't know about it anymore though.
That's rough, bro.
Masturbator.
Yes. Yes. Baiter.
Knocking at my door.
All right, well, let's see. Audrey, you'll be able to tell the difference
Between what?
between the blue runner and the Mahi. Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
that thing is smelling like that. What do they call that? The
Thermocell?
thermocell. Anyways, you can tell the difference. Keep those separated.
Gotta keep
when you
them
wash 'em.
separated.
You gonna smoke it tomorrow?
You know what else he's gonna smoke tomorrow?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh. You know, Blake told me a while back that there's a different way to do this, and I forgot about it until right now.
Not putting your hand on it
Well, I'm
in
going
case the knife slips.
above it, so I'm good there. But what Blake showed us, and I'm gonna cut this skin off right here and do it the way he told me for the rest of it. Let's see. Let's get that cut off there. Fixing to have to run a little sharpening across this thing. So there's that. We'll cut that bloodline out of that in a second. Blake told me that what he does is he goes through and he cuts it off. Like he'll do sections. So I'll do like a section like this. And he'll cut like right down through here. And then he just slowly turns right there at the bottom. And he just rolls that meat right up off of there.
Well, it seems like it worked a lot easier.
Well, look at that. You got meat, no bloodline. We're good to go. Ain't got no pin bones. We'll turn around. We'll do it right off the other side the same way. So let's cut that free. I'm trying not to cut myself with this knife because this knife
Candle in there, buddy.
has got a serrated back edge. And you can see it right there, that serrated back edge. So when I put my fingers down and I'm like trying to go underneath there, I'm trying not to trim myself off a little bit, but there's a little bit of membrane there. So Blake's way is actually pretty good, pretty easy to do, because this way, you see, I did, I have to cut it through. So I'm having to touch it twice. You know, being efficient, touch it once, right? So this way I'm having to touch it twice. So I understand now where Blake was coming from on that. And if I would have remembered to cut it that way, like he had told me about that, if I'd remembered that, I would have started cutting it that way. But it is what it is. So there's another piece. Some more. Now, that's going over there.
You want a bucket, buddy?
Huh?
You're just gonna.
He's done now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna wander it down there to the raccoons later. Well, there's a
You could put it next
The
door.
circle of life.
I can feel.
Boy.
Well,
We have 4 baby cubs, little black bears running around. I'm sure they'll appreciate the fish too.
oh yeah. You know what else the black bears like? They like the black bears like rotten bananas.
Gooey rotten bananas.
They like bagels too. Steven, what's the kangaroo like?
Back in its home.
Steven, tell the story about how y'all had that
Wild kangaroo.
wild kangaroo on the loose, hopping around Pearson. It was probably out there in all those ferneries, eating all that stuff, dealing with all those chemicals, getting all messed up.
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks it was missing.
Hopping around.
MIA.
Messed up or messed up?
Well, it is Pearson, so
Fern capital of the world.
yeah. Okay, Blake's Way, hands down, way easier way to do it. Look at that's a nice thick chunk right there. Look at that. All right, Blake's Way, hands down the best. So,
Way to go, Uncle
Jeff,
Blake.
can you come around? Oh, and by the way, while we're talking about Blake's channel, Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck Fishing. He's just starting out, and he needs to gain some subscribers. He needs to gain some support. We're just trying to push him to get the help that he needs with some subscribers. So anyways, Jeff, will you come around here? Oh, you already got the hose. Sweet. Spray that off for me. Alright, there's that. We'll take this in and we'll cut it. We'll use the, I didn't even have to use the bubble blade. That's nice. If you will, Jeff, we stick this in that side of the toolbox over there. And
This side or that side?
hold on. Take this right here too, because we didn't use it. So is Blake commented? Is he on there yet? Okay. Because Blake said he was asking about these steels that Dexter sells. That's a sharpening steel. So Blake had one. He had one that it was pretty easy to use for sharpening the knife. So you just I'll run it across here real quick. But the idea is that you cut down on the same the same way. I'm not used to using these ones yet. I'm used to having like the hand one that you're just, you just keep pushing it through. I'm used to that. This thing is going to take a minute to get used to. That thing's sharp. So, and it happens quick. Here, Jeff, here's that steel. I'll let you put that into the toolbox. Keep it in the truck so that we can use that when we're fishing. All right, let's see. Thermocell. Audrey set us up. I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't gotten messed with from any mosquitoes here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So anyways, all right, well, this was some stuff that we cut up earlier. We got all the kingfish, king mackerel, all the fish balls. We got all those here so that we can cook. Jeff's gonna smoke those this week. We have
You gonna do a
some
video, Jeff?
mahi
On how you smoke it?
Yeah.
and the fish dip, dude. Jeff's fish dip,
Everybody
he had never made it ever, and when his first try, everybody loves it. And my uncle, who does not like fish dip, was like, that one I actually like. He goes, I'd eat that one. So good for him, because we're gonna have it Thursday on Thanksgiving. We're gonna have some fish dip. So here's this, Audrey. What is this? What's smelling that bad?
It's this.
It's that stuff, huh?
That
The
stuff.
thermocell?
But
It smells like rotten fish.
yeah, it's the fuel in it.
Okay.
Stick that right on top.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't forget the bloody-ish meat. I'll come in and help you sort it.
All right,
I'll come in there.
All right.
You gotta. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Jeff, do you want to spray this down? I'll go help Audrey. You and Steven, maybe y'all can spray the boat down. You already did the inside, right?
Boat's done.
Outside too?
Right here. I gotta just do right
Okay.
here.
Sweet. Sweet. All
And
right.
run the
Well,
motor.
here, let me get that.
Not run the motor, but
Got Jeff is cleaning the boat from where we went out today. See, it's a 22-foot cobia, and it's a nice cold day, right? All that ice, we bought it last night, and because it's only been, that's not even all of it, but because it's been like, you know, 45, 50 degrees all day, obviously it all stayed. So Jeff's gonna keep washing the boat here. Palestine or Israel?
speaking of those
I like
cold
fish. Tomorrow life.
days, I can't skip this,
Billow writes, let's see, keep working at it, bud. Your knife life is... Oh, so one of those steels, knife life is 10 times longer. And always sharper burst pull through. 15 years breaking down fish and as a professional chef. Be well, y'all. Hey, Billow writes, thank you for that. So we got people in Israel watching. We got all the fish we just cut up on the tailgate there. So I'm fixing to go in here with Audrey, and we got all of our gear. Jeff's been washing it all off. All of our rods that we used today, and the fishing bag. He's got it hanging on the flagpole, but you know, we got all our stuff. We got a 12-foot gaff that we also just got too, that we used the 4-foot for any of the other stuff. Bottom feeding water pig. Bro, how about we remove that comment? Yeah. So let me wander through over here real quick.
Sorry, I'm trying to wash up the dishes.
No worries. Audrey's running her business out of the house too, so trying to run the business, doing the t-shirt presses. Got the t-shirt presses here. Can you mute the TV? So the girls are actually, because they didn't want to get outside, eat up by mosquitoes, they were up there. So, and then while Audrey finishes the sink, y'all can see, like, we had those, obviously those were 2 really good snapper days, red snapper. Y'all can see that one. Sorry for the shakiness. Me and Jeff, redfish and snook. Audrey with a mahi, which was a little bit bigger than the one we got today. And then that's us. When was that? 2 years ago?
My birthday?
No. The last picture. Me.
Yep, 2 years ago.
Yeah, me, my brother-in-law, and my cousins.
Blake's son.
So, yeah, Blake's son. Blake with Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck Fishing. So, anyways, this cool water. Yeah. All right, good deal. All right, well, yeah, I'll start. I mean, obviously, we went offshore today. That's a nice little day. So you can see how the meat of the kingfish, the king mackerel, is kind of like a grayish, brownish, like weird looking color in comparison to some snapper, and then you got the mahi here, right? The mahi's got a little bit of a reddish tint to it, but it's a good white meat. And then down here in the bottom, we got down here in the bottom of the barrel, we've got our other stuff there. Let me finish washing that off. Yeah, I'll have to have you do it here. Let's dig out this. Let's dig this out first. Here. We've got, see how red that meat is? Now, that meat, everybody's gonna say, oh, that's gonna taste nasty because it's got all that blood in it. It actually, when you bake it and you submerge it in zesty Italian dressing, it's actually really good.
Whenever AJ brings in the fish to me, I always try to run my fingers down it just so I can make sure we've gotten all the pin bones out of it.
Yeah, because lo and behold, I'm out there, I'm trying to rush through cutting a bunch of fish.
By the time I get to the end, oh, see, we got one right here.
We got one?
There's a couple right here.
Alright, so I'll break the knife out here in a second. Let's set that to the side. Actually, you gotta,
Yeah.
We got that right there. Let's see. Addison, you get promoted. You get promoted to camera holder.
Okay.
All right. Come back over here. Come hold the camera. We keep it on here. We got a nice little cutting board here. So, oh yeah, I can feel it. We got a couple of bones there. So, let me just go down at an angle. And it works out because there's some bloodline in that too. So we get rid of that bloodline. But the dog's trying to eat it, so I'm having trying to keep it away from her. We got both of the mutts in here. All right.
There, back in business.
Back in business. So let me check and make sure. If you'll slide to your left or your right, rather. Let me make sure that's the last piece of that that's in there. Yep. All the rest of this is Mahi. So, all right. Appreciate it, Addison. Thank you. All right. So, Audrey's gonna keep on washing off the fish, getting everything cleaned up, put it in bags. She's gonna tag it as to the date that we got it, and then we'll probably freeze some of this.
What
But
the species is.
yeah, what the species is. So she'll have it like when we caught it, what species it is. Because let me take you out and just show you. This is, I mean,
There's a bag of shrimp here in the freezer.
I got is there any out here?
Sure? Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom drawer. Okay, so out here in the freezer, we've got, you know, we go to, it's jokingly said, but it's God's grocery store, right? So we go out here and we've got all kinds of stuff here. But in the bottom down here, let's see, let's get this out of here. We've got mangroves. I forgot to turn it around. Sorry, people. So we've got mangrove snapper that, you know, we've just got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fish, all kinds of, there's shrimp, this is vacuum sealed, this is snook fillet from September 26th. So we just got a huge amount of fish that we keep on hand all the time. So go into God's grocery store, you know? It's perfect. Plus, it's an excuse that we're hunting, you know? We're bringing food home, which is natural, right? Where are they going? Oh, it's Jeff. Hey, no. Yeah, my bad. Steven's putting the bag back in the boat. And then we're fixing to come out here. We just spent the day on the water on a cold day too. We left at 4:30 from the dock this morning. That was wild. And let's see, we'll drop this thing down and hook this hose up. That way we can wash the motor out. Let me see if I can turn on. Can you turn on the light? No, you can't. Well, let me grab the light real quick. Can you spray like all up in there in the trim deal? Like, we'll just get that real quick and I'll grab the light. Is it still in the back of the truck or did he put it in the truck?
I don't know.
Okay. Jeff must be down the street. Jeff must be down the street dumping all of the fish. Where the heck did he put the light? As helpful as those lights, as those things are for running off the thermocells are for running off the mosquitoes, they smell terrible. Oh, there it is right there. All right, now we got the light. All right. Now we're back in business. All right. So Jeff and Steven have already washed the boat. Got everything washed down, got all the rods and reels and all the other equipment washed up. So just trying to make sure we get plenty of flushing on this thing done on the outside, and then we'll let it down now and hook up the hose on the other side. Oh, we'll run that one through. Italian will do a fine job with the sodium content of pulling blood and softening tissue. You know, it's amazing to me how it's like, it's almost like, it's almost like science with cooking, right? It's just,
Let's spray this bucket out real quick.
it's almost like science with cooking, because everything does something to something else, like the way that the bay leaves are and all the other little things. Like, all right, back to the motor now. I'm gonna hook this thing up, let it here, and just flush for about 20 minutes. Let's see, we have got, I didn't realize we had so many comments going on. I'm scrolling back through them right now. Do y'all ever go crabbing? Bistrata. We actually do. We do some blue, like go and get blue crab, and we just go to, well, there's a bridge around here local that we go to, and when we're at that bridge, we have the little nets that you can dip down in the water, drop down in, and we'll put it down on the ground, like obviously the floor of the waterway, but put it down to the bottom, and it'll have like some chicken legs or something like that on it. And with the chicken legs, Jeff's trying to make dogs in the shadows. Dog shadows. Anyways, we get down there, we let it sit for 10-15 minutes, and then we pull them up and we grab them. So it's just Florida blue crab. We're around the Daytona Beach area. So yes, Bistrata, we do go crabbing. Let's see. What else we got? All right. What else do we have before that? I didn't realize there were so many comments coming through. There's a lot of them. What? HVMVP. What fish did you catch, my boy? I think we answered that one. It was Mahi. We caught some blue runners. We caught some red snapper on the troll, which is just absolutely wild. That's not supposed to happen. Let's see what else. What else we catch, guys? We caught the kingfish, so we got those.
2 king, blue runner,
The Mahi, yep.
2 king, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the rundown of what we caught today. And then let's see. We had wahoo on the hook. And me, well, Steven, my big head cousin Craig, and me dropped the ball, and they got away. They spit the hook. So it's probably our own error, but you know, you can't dwell on it. Just keep on rolling and keep on catching.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. We had some people that we had today that, let me turn this thing around now. We had some people today that were at the boat ramp when we got back, and kids are in there waving.
Hi.
Future captains right there. So we had some people at the boat ramp that my uncle walked over and talked to, and they said they went like 55 miles out of the inlet and they didn't get anything. They didn't bring anything home. And then there was another guy that was just to the outside of us, and he was out there and he got a 47-pound wahoo. We know we got wahoo on. Like when you heard that thing take off and start screaming, there's no doubting as to what that was. But now all what's left is finish flushing this motor out. We got everything all cleaned up. We got to put all the fishing stuff away still. All the gear up there at it's like right here, like sitting outside the garage. So we got to get that stuff all put away. But I wanted to get on here, and it's great that we've got so many people that are stopping by. A bunch of yeehaws. Yeah, well, hey, somebody's got to do it, right?
Thanks for tuning in
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
to
So-
Yeehaw Junction.
All right, well, we're gonna get off here. Just wanted to get on here and try and, show off with a catch. I said last night on the one that we did, the live that we did last night, that we would get on here, we would show y'all while we were cutting fish. And unfortunately, we got back and we stayed a little later than we thought we would, and we ended up getting it got dark on us, so I had to hurry and rush through it. But anyways, me and Jeff want to thank y'all. We got Jeff, Addison, and Ella. Where's Ella? Where's Addison? She done wandered off. All right, so we only have Ella and Steven. And if y'all go check out Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck, then y'all see, like, we'll be out. We're gonna give Uncle Blake some video content. So we got a 22-foot cobia here. It's a deep V. Jeff, go stand over there at beside the boat there. Jeff is 6 foot tall, and so you see, like, with that thing sitting on the trailer, and we got Vanna White over here. With you see Jeff being 6 foot tall. That's a large size on the boat.
And
It was.
And it's leaned down.
Yeah, and it's leaned down, but it was like 2 to 3s this morning, and went through it like it was nothing. This afternoon, on the way back in, it was 1 to 2s, and man, oh man, it was smooth ride. So, all right, well, y'all see our pile of ice. We got stuff to do, so we still got to keep cleaning up. But
And dinner's ready.
Thank you, Audrey.
Welcome.
Nothing better than coming home to dinner.
Come home to dinner.
Yep. So, all right. Well, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get over that 20,000 mark. So, if y'all would just hook a brother up. Well, 2 brothers up. Me and this guy. Well, Audrey too, but it's mainly me and this guy. So, anyways, thank y'all. I appreciate you. We're gonna get off here. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye bye now. Oh, hey. Tell them. Don't forget to what?
Don't forget to subscribe to Damn Skippy.
High five, girl. You're awesome.
You got it, baby.
All right, y'all have a good night.